Very much, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. On April 15, 2014, the Premier filed a lawsuit against the member for Niagara West Glanbrook and me for questioning her involvement in the cover-up of deleted emails in the gas plant scandal. The next day, on April 16, 2014, the members for Renfrew, Nipissing, Pembroke and Simcoe North referred to the suit as a SLAPP or nuisance suit during debate on the Public Participation Act. That same day, the anti-SLAPP bill was also sent to die in committee. At the time, the bill had a retroactivity clause. Former Attorney General John Gerritsen said, quote, "The rule will apply to suits before the bill comes into force, thus allowing for the dismissal of strategic litigation." Did the Premier kill the anti-SLAPP bill the day after she launched the lawsuit because it would affect her attempt to muzzle the opposition?
No, we didn't, Mr. Speaker, and I know the Attorney General is going to want to speak to this, but I think the member opposite knows that that retroactive rulemaking is not something that is seen favorably by the courts. It's not something that that we have engaged in, Mr. Speaker. And to the issue of the suit that I brought, Mr. Speaker, I have been very clear all along that I believe that debating substance is important. I think debating the truth is important, Mr. Speaker, but allegations that are completely baseless, that are not based in any accurate assessment of a situation, Mr. Speaker, I don't think that is right, and I have said all along that I would always debate the truth, but untruth I'm not interested in.
Thank you.
That's quite a statement. It's also quite a coincidence. The lawsuit was launched on the 15th of April. She decided to kill that bill off on the 16th. The previous two incarnations of the bill had the retroactivity clause until it didn't suit the Premier. On December 1st, 2014, the Public Participation Act was reintroduced, again for the third time without this clause. John Gerritsen says about this submission, quote, "Obviously the bill is weaker," quote, "It probably shouldn't be gone." The Premier must know how this looks. It appears she killed her own law for her own political gain. This is on the heels of her role in the canceled gas plants and most recently the Sudbury bribery scandal. She thinks she's above the law, and if the law doesn't suit her, she changes it. Is there any length this Premier of Ontario won't go to cling to power?
You know, Mr. Speaker, I would say to the member opposite that we're very committed to the anti-SLAPP legislation. We have been all along, Mr. Speaker. The retroactivity, I think, was a concern. In terms of the other issue, Mr. Speaker, you know, if the two members would just apologize, Mr. Speaker, the whole thing would go away. That's all we're talking about. All I was concerned about was that there was a completely unfounded allegation, Mr. Speaker. The accusations were made on the eve of an election. They were completely untrue, Mr. Speaker. They were complete fiction. And all I'm saying is that just apologize, retract those, Mr. Speaker, and the whole thing goes away.
Good question.